Hello, guys. How's it going? Are you fine? I think all the listeners are totally absorbed to enjoy my video and eagerly waiting to know what is the main topics today for discussion. Okay, it's okay, my dear viewers. Now I am going to start my podcast. Today's podcast is about why do you like to go abroad? It's another question. Going abroad is must. If you do not know a few things, you will never be permitted to go abroad. So, today, I'd like to start my topics about some essential part or skills for going abroad. Okay? So, what is the essential part? First one, I would like to draw your attention. If you would like to go abroad, you must need many things. But first one, you have to know language proficiency. Yes. You have to know English communication skills. If you would like to go abroad, you have to know language performance, achievement, how to speak English, how to communicate English, what are the symbol of communication, what are the native speakers are speaking, how can we expose your speaking, what is their styles of communication, uh, um, and how they use their language. Do they use more phrases or not? If they use phrases, what type of phrases are they going to use? You have to know the central idea of this platform of language proficiency. So, according to the idea, I think this is must to know about language proficiency. Suppose local language, you have to know local language. What is their local language? Which country would like to go? What is their local language? How can they express their feelings and gratitude and smartly approach? You have to know that. And second one is going to say cultural adaptability. That means if you are not adapt or if you are immatching in your speaking or your movement, then you will not understand them. So cultural adaptability is must. Be You have to be open minded. You have to be know their culture and their tradition. What is their culture? If you go abroad, it may be UK, Australia, USA, Saudi Arabia, Middle East country, South Africa, or anywhere you would like to go, you have to know their cultural adaptability. In cultural adaptability, how can we adapt with or match with their circumstances? What has happened? You have to know their culture as well as tradition. Okay. Now the next one, third one, time management. Yes, this is another crucial part of your time management. If you would like to make sure that you are going to abroad for any of the country you like, you have to manage time. Okay, because you have to enter into the office in just time passing your uh, id card, and you have to get out from the office with this fixed time. Okay, so never make delay. This is time management. It also included with time management. You have never been to see like the abnormality like our country in Bangladesh. There is no time management in our country like see. Suppose your office starts at 8 a.m. You are going to enter in 8:10, 8:20. That's not will be available in to the foreign countries. Okay, you have to be punctual. You have to be punctual and more confidence in your movement. So punctuality is highly valued in many countries around the world. Number next four, financial management. You have to understand budget. In financial management, you have to budget your timing, savings, and handling expenses like rent, food, and travel. If you go abroad, you have to travel, so traveling is part and parcel for going for traveling. Okay, you have to say, okay guys, so if we would like to stay any of the country, you have to know three things in financial management. Suppose what is these three things? Food, what type of food you will eat or you will take, what type of vehicles you have to use or transport system, how much cost it is, how can you manage yourself, what type of residence you would like to dwell or live. Three things is must to remember for your financial management. Okay, if you are not able to fix your financial management, it is valueless for staying there. Okay, so time management is must and it will depend upon your capability. Are you going to stay in rural areas? From rural areas, what how much money requires for your traveling? Everything will be a package, so you have to think. And time management is must, financial management also. Okay, now dear viewers, networking and social skills. Number 5, networking and social skills. You have to build relationship with locals and expertise. Those are also expert and skills for their activities, how they are leading their lifestyle to the village or the city areas or the periphery areas. You have to make a good bond, or you have to make a good circle. You have to build a good circle with them, how they are passing their time in networking and social skills. Socially, you have to join the communities which country you are going to stay, and in the communities there will be a few guidelines. You have to follow some groups to expand your network and find support. Suppose you are staying at California, you have to mix with the neighbors with them. You have to join their groups, their activities in leisure. Whereas you can spend your time in leisure and enjoy their culture and tradition according to their sensibility. You have to adjust with their social activities, and networking is must, unless uh, it will be bad for you. Okay, okay, my dear viewers, you have to think enough. Number 6, problem solving. Problem solving and adaptability. Problem solving problem solving is another skills of human beings in the world. How much capable you are, what type of quality you have secured from your childhood. Everything else will be a bundle of strength. How much strength you have, how much power or capacity you have. How can you fight against any of the circumstances you will face to the foreign countries? You have to know about that. So problem solving the another skills and adaptability, how much you are adaptable to them. Okay, suppose you have to be prepared to face any unexpected moment or challenges, such as navigating public transport, dealing with bureaucracy, or finding accommodations. Okay, you have to know that. Number seven, technological literacy. Technological literacy. What is called technological literacy? Technology is the soul of our global world. You understand? Without technology, one cannot keep up with the modern times at a single moment, even a single moment. So, technology is the soul of our correspondence or our changing society. Technology literacy is must. Suppose you have to know Google Maps, communication, WhatsApp, Zoom ID, etc., and many other transfers. You have to know that. Familiarize. You have to be familiarize yourself with other people, with other online tools for job hunting or education. In that purpose, you have to know instrumental idea and knowledge. So, I think so. Technological literacy knowledge is must for every foreign visitors or every foreign job seeker or worker. Number eight, interpersonal skills. What is called interpersonal skills? What is that? How can we adjust with the interpersonal skills? What is called that? We have to know about this goal. This is interpersonal skills is the practical active listening. How much practical active listener you are? Are you understanding their language? What they're speaking on? So interpersonal skills, yeah, practice. You have to practice active listening and empathy to build meaningful connections. I think so. You have to be patient or polite when dealing with unfamiliar situation. So interpersonal skill is the another focus of your characteristics for going abroad. It is the another interpersonal skills is another skills that values reach for every guide. Now the next one, health and worldliness awareness. Suppose if you go to Africa, you can be attacked any of the serious mosquitoes. Okay, so you have to be conscious about the mosquitoes biting. If you go to Malaysia, any kind of snakes can bite you. If you go Canada, snakes may attack you at any time. So, my dear viewers, you have to know the tradition and their culture as well as their dwelling system. So, health consciousness is must. What will you do? How much conscious you are? Your consciousness will be dependent upon your thinking, how much knowledge you have the health idea to them, to that country. So, is there any precaution you are going to face? So, precaution is must to think that what is the precaution if you attack any of the problem, any of the wild animals. Uh, so, it is not in Bangladesh. If you are go abroad, if you like to go abroad, you have to face most serious serious problems you have to face sometimes, but within this problem you have to overcome to reach the goal of success. So I think so health and worldliness Awareness is must. Both health and wealth is must. Okay. So I think so. Practice self care to manage homesickness and stress. Okay. Now the next goal, number 10, document handling. You know, each of the citizen of the foreign countries have some documents. Of course, because if you go abroad or to the any countries you like to go, you have to handling some documents. Okay, what type of documents you are going? Suppose you have to follow, you have to require your passport, visa, joining letter, your photos, or life insurance, health insurance, documentation, habitation, or hotel booking, any many things. You have to need document handlings technique, and what type of documents, which documents you will submit where. Okay, so you have to know the documentary knowledge, papers knowledge, what type of documentary papers is requirement for the foreign countries going abroad, and how can you overcome the documentary papers to submit the fixed places where you are going. Okay, so this idea is must to go abroad. Okay, this must, I think so. If you would like to follow the activities of my speaking that is going to the podcast today, I think you will be more benefited. Okay, my dear viewers, I think all the listeners will be held very much helpful to the southeast of Asia like Bangladesh, Pakistan, India, Japan, any of the countries, people. I think I never address any special for countries. I think being a citizen of a world citizen, you have to know some techniques or tips. How can you go abroad? What is the documents of what types of skills is a must? You have to know that. Okay, my dear viewers, do it, subscribe my channel and share this video with your friends. Okay, thank you.